My name is Curtis Lazore. I'm a Wolf Clan member of the Akwesasne Mohawk Nation. I grew up on the river my whole life. Um, this island was my summer camp. I always loved to fish. Both of my grandfathers were fishermen. They grew up on the river. I had inherited that passion for the water. I always enjoyed coming out here, having a summer birthday. I always wanted a fish fry. So I noticed that we could only eat limited amounts of fish, and at one time it was no fish at all, taking us away from our traditional diet as well. Back then there wasn't as many boats as there are today, motorized boats and pleasure craft like sea-doos. So I noticed that the increase in water traffic and motorized water vessels to increase the erosion along the shorelines. And I feel pretty strongly about these native plantings to enhance the ecology of our wildlife, because we're identifying species at risk and losing a lot of species at a rapid rate. And I would like to contribute to that enhancement of those species that can't speak for themselves. So we try to help out butterflies, the birds, animals, insects, all life that enjoy this type of shelter and refuge. Well, I think the role of individual property owners is more or less a responsibility to our natural world. And I understand that 80% or more of life is created within that riparian zone. That's the first I would say 20-30 feet from the water into the water and onto the land. So all living matter needs that riparian zone, that transition space from aquatic to terrestrial. Myself as a First Nations individual, we inherit responsibility from our oral tradition that we need to give thanks, we need to enhance, we need to do right by our nature and the Mother Earth, because she'll do right by us. I try to live by the words of our ancestors and continue that contribution and awareness, and blending the Western science with our traditional knowledge is very useful in the communication and the creationship of partnerships.